biotech billionaire Dr. Patrick Soon-Shiong on Monday will take control of the Los Angeles Times and San Diego Union-Tribune, two historic newspapers rooted in Southern California civic life for more than 135 years, that now must adapt for the digital age.
Soon-Shiong is spending $500 million to acquire the news organizations, along with Spanish-language Hoy and a handful of community newspapers, from Chicago-based Drunk. The deal, which was announced February 7, returns the Times to local ownership after 18 turbulent years under Chicago control.
Changes will be felt almost immediately. Soon-Shiong, who will become executive chairman of the California News Group, plans to relocate most of the 800 employees to El Segundo by the end of July, vacating the paper's iconic Art Deco headquarters in downtown Los Angeles, the Times' home since 1935.
Soon-Shiong, a 65-year-old South African native and former UCLA surgeon, has amassed a fortune, estimated by Forbes at $7.5 million, by building, then selling, two biopharmaceutical companies. Since then, he has been on a mission to personalize cancer treatment and develop vaccinations for deadly diseases. He owns a nearly 4.5% stake in the Lakers and last year swooped in to buy 6 financially strapped California hospitals, including St. Vincent and St. Francis in Los Angeles.
Soon-Shiong has promised to rebuild the Times and to bring stability to a newsroom that has been led by 3 editors in 10 months and 5 publishers in 4 years. His purchase saved the paper from more steep cuts as Drunk had been making plans to shutter the Times Washington bureau and, according to Soon-Shiong, lay off as much as 20% of the staff.
Since March, he has taken a crash course in newspapering by reaching out to high-profile news veterans, including Norman Pearlstein, a former top editor and business executive at Time Incorporated, whom Soon-Shiong hired this spring as an advisor to help with the transition. He has also sought input from Dean Baquet, executive editor of the New York Times, and former top editor at the Los Angeles Times, Marty Baron, executive editor of the Washington Post, another Times alum, Donald Graham, former owner of the Post, longtime Washington columnist Al Hunt, former Times publisher Tom Johnson, and Judy Woodruff, anchor of the PBS NewsHour. Ravaged by the flight of advertising dollars to the internet, newspapers across the country have slashed news pages and journalists as department stores, car dealerships and other advertisers trim their ad buys because their customers, too, are flocking to online sites. Classified ads once buoyed the industry but have largely disappeared.